Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Sunday morning, afternoon or evening across where we may be at. I hope you're all doing well, and today's video is going to be about me attending my best friend. She said that I'm allowed to say her name, but I'll just say her first name, Jo, my bestie, her church confirmation service today. I've got the little order of service confirmation booklet here that talks about like what the service is and the layout. And as an autistic neurodivergent person, I thought it's important to do this video to talk about my experiences of attending a Church of England church confirmation service. So I'm going to kind of read through the booklet to give you kind of an outline of what actually happened. So when I first got there, I got to meet my bestie, obviously Jo, and her friend and her mum. And yeah, we got to greet each other, which was nice, and got to talk to her for a minute, and then we sat down, and then we were welcomed by the Reverend called Nick Atkins, and then the bishop came to greet us, which was really, really nice, and she read a prayer greeting to all of us, and then we sung some hymns, and then there was another prayer said to all the candidates who got confirmed today in the service, and then there was a New Testament reading, then a gospel reading, then a sermon, then another hymn, and then there was a profession of faith for everybody, and then the confirmation, which the bishop then read to the people who were getting confirmed today in the service, and then she then did another prayer to address each of the candidates by name who were getting confirmed within the church today, and then she read a commission, and then everyone in the church was joined in with it. Then there was prayers by the Reverend Pippa Scott, who did some prayers, and then the bishop introduced the peace prayer, and then we had some more. The bishop doing some readings for the people who were getting confirmed, and then it went on to the Lord's Prayer, and then breaking of the bread for obviously the communion part of it, the invitation to communion for people who want to do communion, and then there was the giving of the lighted candles by Bishop Joanne to the people who were getting confirmed in the service today, and then she also did a blessing to people. And then there was another final hymn, and then there was a gathering of refreshments after the service had finished. I really enjoyed the service. I found it really peaceful, and it was so calming. Everyone knew what to expect. Everyone knew what they were doing and why they were there. Everyone was well seated and spaced out to each other, so it was really nice to see the layout of the church and how pretty inside of the church is. And it was just a really peaceful environment. Everyone was happy and talking to each other, and the service was just really peaceful. The sermon was really peaceful, and getting to see how the church confirmation service order worked and how they called people up one by one to receive the oil on the head as part of the confirmation service. And then the music was really peaceful. It was just a really peaceful situation, and you got to see like the worship, some of the worship people leading the worship for the hymns, and then we got to see everyone getting their confirmed like candles at the end. It was really, really nice to see everyone holding up their candles with such happy smiley faces, and being able to see how happy and how it's going to change their lives being confirmed within the Church of England churches. And being able to see everyone dressed up, especially the reverends, the bishop, in their church robes that they wear as part of their church uniform to undertake their duties. And it's just really nice to see everyone greeting each other, making each other feel welcome, and how they explained the order of the service, what was going to happen, when was going to happen, which candidate was going first, and in what order they were doing it. So again, it was well structured, well routined, and everything just ran to time, which was really, really nice. I've never been inside Church of England church for a confirmation service before, and I was just really impressed with how it worked, the routine. Like everyone knew their role, everyone knew what to do within the time allotted to the service, and yeah, it was just really nice to see everyone being so supportive of the people who had been confirmed, and clapping and supporting and smiling at people afterwards. And we greet some people, like when they had a bit of a break, we had to greet some people, so we did that. And for my friend, my bestie Jo, I'm really proud of her, how she coped within a church setting. I know it can be quite difficult for her, and with to do with crowds and noises and all the people that were there witnessing her being confirmed into the church, and for the other people that are being confirmed into the church as well. Obviously I won't read their names out because I want to keep their names confidential and be respectful of their personal boundaries. So congratulations to all the other people as well who were getting confirmed in the service today. I'm really proud that my bestie Jo did what she did. She got confirmed. She acknowledged that she was ready to give her life to Jesus, and gave herself to the church. And it's really nice to see her with such a smile on her face, and know she made such an important declaration to herself and to the church and to the community as well. And yeah, I think towards the end you got to sit down and have some refreshments and a little bit pieces of cake that were homemade. Like there was chocolate cake and Victoria sponge and scones and some other refreshment food, and there was squash, and I believe there was tea and coffee were in the refreshment section at the back once the service had come to a complete close. And it was just a really nice environment. I really enjoyed being part of it, seeing how the service worked, and seeing all the reverends and the bishop in their work robes and their service robes, that they call them, as part of their uniform to be reverend and a minister of the Church of England. It was just really nice to see how everyone made such an effort to support the people who are there to be confirmed and to wish them good luck on their special day. And I was really proud to be invited, and I got to witness what it was like to be part of a church confirmation service. And I think at the end, my bestie, I did just speak to her on the phone privately, and we both recognised that she was a bit overwhelmed at the end. I think she was overwhelmed because of the amount of people and the fact that she stood up in front of all these different people, and knowing that she'd made such a life-changing decision. And I think she did herself proud there, and it is a really big situation for me. I felt a little bit overwhelmed at the end because you had all the lights and the people and the whole building. It's quite a massive church, to be fair. But I really enjoy being part of it and seeing the inside of the church with stained windows, and getting to see what a traditional Church of England church is actually like, because I've never been in a Church of England church before. So it's really nice to experience that, and just the feeling of peacefulness. And I hope you've enjoyed listening to this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye.